This is a video with a weekly oracle card reading. And before I get into this following week's cards and reading, I just wanted to tell I'm super excited because I believe if everything goes as I have planned, then starting next week I am going to use the cards that I created a while back. Never got to completely finish them, all the re-editing and publishing and all that. However, they were there waiting, and I've been working on them this past week, and I think by next week's video, they're gonna be so far. I'm gonna be ready with them so far, so I can use them for the readings, and I'm super excited about it. And that's all I'm gonna say for now about them. Let's get into this week's reading. This is from January 30th, Monday, until February 5th, next Sunday. And yeah, so this week I've actually already pulled cards, and this week I used another one of Khaled Reed's card deck, Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. And this is again one of those, oh, how do I do this? This is again one of those card decks that I absolutely love. Like, it has really cool images, pictures on them. The back of the cards is looks like this. And this week I pulled 3 cards, and now I'm gonna show you all of them. The first is the Metal King, which is this card. Now this card is representing discipline, armor, and boundaries. And it's telling that there might be some criticism that's coming your way from somebody around you, but that you are protected from any negative effects of this criticism. This card also reminds us to set healthy boundaries, and how important it is to have these healthy boundaries, as well as the importance of having healthy self-esteem, having that self-confidence, and using that power that's within and acting from that kind of space, because that the more we do that, the stronger we become, the more confident we become and are, and the more we do that, stronger the energy is, our energy, and harder it is for anything bad to affect us, including criticism. And right, and setting healthy boundaries. Make sure you only say yes to all you want, and make sure to say no to things that you don't want. And maybe at first it might be challenging if you're not used to it, but at least you can start with having awareness of where you might be saying yes when you actually want to say no, or the other way around. and go from there. Like we do that as a first step in the direction of setting healthy boundaries. The next card is this, the Spirit Whisperer, and it represents divine guidance and higher knowing. And this card basically is telling you that you do have that connection with spirit. If you and you can hear spirit if you allow yourself to listen and hear and remember the messages that come from spirit. They can come in different ways. It depends on which one of your senses is naturally the best, whether it's hearing or feeling or sensing or knowing. And it also depends on how present we are in every single moment, how aware we are of what's happening, and that helps us to listen and to actually hear these messages. They can also come as coincidences, synchronicities. They can come in many different ways and forms. And if we are really present and we have this idea in the background going on that we want to hear, we have a question, we want to communicate with spirit, and we want to hear what they have to say, then we have it in our background, then the answers, we're going to hear the answers, and the answers don't necessarily come right away when we ask. But if we keep that awareness in mind, we go through our days with that awareness, then we are going to be able to pick up the answers and hear them when they come. The answers, the guidance, the insight, whatever it is, we'll just know. And for everybody, this knowing comes differently. So it's kind of hard to describe what exactly it will be, but you'll know once you know it. Like once it happens, it's kind of like every single click, and you'll know that that's what it is. Or maybe at first you're gonna be, oh, maybe there's something more to it, and then that aha moment's gonna come that, oh yes, this is what it is. So listen, pay attention, be present, be in the present moment, because it helps to listen and to hear. And yeah, so that's this message. The next card is the Sun Dancers, and it represents joyful activity, celebration of life, and abundance. This card, the message of this card is to remind of the laws of success. And what it basically means is whatever we put our attention to, and the more we put our attention to something, then that is what's going to manifest. That's where we are going to experience success sooner or later. But we're going to experience this success. That's like the key ingredient for us having that success. Whether it is meditation, visualization, taking some action, doing something, going somewhere, working on something, sticking with it, being persistent, whatever it means in each one of our situations, wherever we put that attention and are persistent with it, that's where the energy goes, and that's where the success is going to flow. And this card also reminds to be grateful and appreciative of what we already have, as well as being grateful and appreciating that which we want to happen but it hasn't happened yet. However, to put us into that space of having it, it's good to think of it, feel it as if it has already happened, and feel grateful that it has already happened, or as if it would have already happened. It all helps on building that energy for success with whatever it is we want to. And yeah, so that is the cards and the messages for this week. It's to sum it all up, it's about setting boundaries and being strong enough, building that strength from within so that whatever is coming from the outside couldn't really affect us in any negative way. It's about being present and listening for the answers or insights or nudges from the spirit, listening and hearing them, noticing them, being aware of them, and about focusing our attention to what we want and appreciating what we already have and what we want to happen as if it would have already happened, and being persistent, going towards that goal we have, dream we have, whatever it is for each one of us. And yeah, so it's all exciting. So that's it for this week. I'll see you in the next week's video with a new card deck. Bye.